Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The topic for today is you will be forced to go within. And I feel like if anybody is capable or qualified to speak on this topic, it's me right now. Like I'm in the middle of it right now, going within. And what I mean by that is it does not matter how many drugs you take, how many times you drink, how many shows you watch, the television, the food, the people, the places, the experiences that you use to distract yourself from the things that you know that you need to do. It doesn't matter how much of that you do. The road always leads back to you going within and facing the parts of yourself that you have been trying not to face. And it is very scary. I'll be the first to admit it. And I know that sometimes I feel like there's this air of like, oh, no fear, and like, it's fine, it's not that hard, it's not that difficult. But when you go face to face with yourself and when you face certain, I guess, demons, for lack of better words, that you have been trying to avoid and trying to ignore and trying to push to the back of your mind, it's scary. It's scary when you get to a dead end and you turn around finally and you say, you know what, I'm going to face this. And I feel like that's where I am right now. I have used food, I have used relationships, I have used television, I have used drugs, I have used so many different things to try to stop myself from feeling certain emotions, from thinking about certain experiences, from doing certain things because I was scared. It all leads back to fear. And I think that it's very common. And I think that there's a spectrum, right? It's not like everybody is going out and binge drinking until 3 a.m. or doing certain things. But if you notice throughout your day, you'll have moments where emotions and feelings will come up, and you'll have moments where you start thinking negatively, or you start thinking about something that maybe you haven't thought about in a few years, or something that you don't necessarily want to think about. And it's most likely, not everybody does this, but it's likely that the first thing that you do is reach for a distraction. You reach for your phone, you reach for the television, you reach for your favorite comfort meal, you reach for a friend, you reach out to somebody to talk to. But literally, you can continue doing that in perpetuity. You can continue doing that forever and ever and ever, and keep having the same struggles and living the same life and feeling the same emotions come up. But once you get tired of that, once you say, you know what, I want to change, I want to make a decision to change, to grow, to learn, to move on. I don't want my past to keep dictating my present and deciding my future. Once you make that decision, you will be forced to look within. And like I said, it's not pretty. It's literally not pretty. Like, I feel like a lot of stories that are told, and this is no shade, like it's whatever, but I feel like a lot of the times when people talk about their stories or talk about the things that they're going through, it's always in retrospect. It's always after the fact, after the lesson has been learned. Maybe they'll repeat it again, Some things that I've talked about, it's like it was after the fact and it was after I already went through what I went through. And maybe I did repeat some things before, but I feel like being able to talk about something when you're in the thick of it is also important too, because you can give language to and verbalize what you're going through a lens that's not like impacted by time, right? Because time tends to warp things, right? The further we get away from an experience or from something that happened to us, the more angles we're able to look at it through, if that makes sense. But with what I'm going through right now and just realizing like, wow, I have a lot of habits that I need to, where did this habit come from? And why do I do this? And why do I do that? And it's literally like all roads are leading back to me, to myself, to looking at myself, the things that I don't like in my life, the things that I don't like happening, the fears that I have, being worried about money, being worried about making ends meet, being worried about doing this or that or the other, being worried about reaching my full potential. I literally have gotten to the point where it's like, I can't blame it on anybody else. I can't blame it on my upbringing. I can't blame it on my environment. I can't blame it on the cards that were dealt to me. I can't blame it on my skin color, my gender, my this, my that. I literally am at the point now where the only option is to look within and look at what I have been allowing and what I've been doing to myself and to others, and the energy that I've been cultivating, and understanding why certain things are happening and why certain things are manifesting and why I'm going through certain situations. And it's almost like when somebody goes through a breakup, like if somebody's in a relationship with someone that they shouldn't be in a relationship with and it's not going well, eventually, you know, after that person goes back and forth and they keep returning with the same person that abused them or that hurt them, and then finally they'll look and they'll say, why am I doing this? And they'll realize it's you. Like it's not the person. And I'm just using this as an example. I'm not going through a breakup or anything. But I'm just using it as an example. Like eventually you'll look up and you'll say, this person isn't holding me back. This scenario isn't holding me back. This situation isn't holding me back. This lack of love and attention and money and this and that is not holding me back. What's holding me back is me. What's holding me back is my identification with the lack of love, the lack of attention, the lack of finances, the lack of care. What's holding me back is my willingness to keep perpetuating certain behaviors and certain energy and certain relationships, knowing that it's not good for me, knowing that it's not leading to the things that I actually want. That's what's holding me back. And when you get to that place, like I said, it's scary. For me, at least, I'll speak for myself. It's been scary because I'm just like looking around like, dang, there's nobody here. Like, it's just me. And it's like, yeah, it's just you. But I will say after the fear, like, goes away, that I do have moments of like actual hope and actual peace, because you understand that things don't have to be like this forever. Like if you are somebody who's been experiencing something or who's been going through the same things over and over, if you find yourself in the same situations, like you can move states, you can move countries, but you always feel like you have certain things that happen to you that have always been happening to you. And you're just like, why? I'm telling you right now, you have to look within. There is a part of you that is identifying with that situation and that keeps bringing it up because there is a lesson for you to learn. There's a lesson or something for you to learn and something for you to get from that situation. And it happens to everybody. And like I said, it's a spectrum. It happens with many different things. And if you can just take the time enough to actually sit still and to face yourself and to focus on why you do the things that you do, why you feel the way that you feel, you'll come to find out that the emotions will slowly dissipate. And sometimes it's quick too. Sometimes it's not slow, but you'll find yourself being able to get up, being able to move forward, being able to say, no, I don't really want to smoke today. No, I don't really feel like drinking anymore. I don't like how it makes me feel. No, I'm not really hungry. No, I don't think I want to hang out with this person anymore because this is the vibe that it brings and it only perpetuates behaviors that I'm trying to move from. Like, it'll force you. Looking within will force you to make the decisions that you know that you need to make, but you're not making. So that's just what I wanted to come on here and say, because like I said, I'm in the thick of it. Like when I tell y'all 12 hours ago, tears running down my face, crying, looking around like I'm fucked. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what's about to happen. And I literally went through my phone and I'm like, who can I call? Who can I text? Who can I ask for help? Who can I, you know what I'm saying? And while I do have people who I could ask for help or who could hop on a call with me and listen to me complain or cry or be upset or be happy or whatever, I don't know. I just had an epiphany and I was just like, no, it's you. Like you are the one. You are the one that you have to lean on. You are the one that you have to make the choice to look within and to move forward. And I don't think I've had many moments like this, like for real. And at the very least, I don't think that I've had moments where I've had this epiphany and also had to sit with it. You know, like when your back is against the wall, when you have no choice, real progress is made, right? It's either like do or die type stuff. And I know that this sounds really dramatic, but I'm telling y'all, I'm in the thick of it and this is how it feels. And maybe you understand too. Maybe you're going through something as well where you're just like, you know what? Like it's so much going on. It's so much going on around me and within me. And I'm understanding that like I literally have to do this myself. Like my spouse can't do it for me. My family can't do it for me. My friends can't do it for me. Internet, food, drugs, alcohol, none of this stuff can do it for me. I'm the only one who can do it for me. So just know if you were going through this as well, I'm here with you. And it's a powerful place to be. And I believe in you. Like, I think that we're a lot more stronger and capable than we actually give ourselves credit for. So hopefully this video catches somebody at the right time. And hopefully I made sense too with what I'm saying. But just know that regardless of how much you try to ignore and how much you try to push back, you will always have to go within and you will be better for it. I know that I will be. Like, even though I'm in the thick of it and I'm like in and out, I know that I'm going to be okay. And I'm claiming that I'm going to be okay because I have no choice but to be okay. And you're going to be okay too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.